Robin Mordini, and I'm going to teach you how to play Splendor. In Splendor, the theme is that you take on the role of a rich merchant during the Renaissance. And we're trying to acquire these raw materials so that we can turn them into beautiful gems and impress these nobles up here. So there's a few things you can do on your turn. The first thing is you can take 3 different colors. So any 3 different colors, and you place them right in front of you in your tableau. The second thing that you can do is you can take 2 of the same color. But you have to make sure that there's at least 2 left in the stack. So if there were only 3 reds here, you could not take 2 of the same color because there's only 1 left. Another thing that you can do on your turn, it takes up your whole turn, but you can buy a card. So for example, this card right here would be 2 greens and 1 red. So you'd simply put those back into the bank and you take this card and place it in front of you. And we'll replace it with the next card from the 1 stack. So the cards go in order from 1, 2, and the 3rd level. These are generally the cheapest cards and they go up to the more expensive cards. You can see that there is a number here of the amount of coins you have, but let's say we had these 3 onyx gems right here. So all I would need is 1 more gem, and that would count for 1, 2, 3, 4, and I could buy this card right here. So essentially these cards count as permanent gems. And one other thing that you can do in your turn is reserve a card. Let's say you got really close to this one, or you're working on this one, you don't quite have 7 whites and 3 blues. Well, what you can do is take this card, turn it over, and take one of these wild gem cards. These actually count as any color. And you don't have to use it to buy this card, you can use it to buy any card on the board, or you could save it for later turns. Alright, so that's the basics of what you can do on your turn. Now let's talk about the nobles. You'll notice that the nobles have more of a rectangle shape to them, so that means the cost is not in coins or gems, but it's in cards. So for example, for this noble you would need 4 blue cards and 4 white cards. And you would automatically get this noble and a bonus 3 points, and it does not take up an extra turn. So let's fast forward to the game end. In order to win, you need to get at least 15 points, so that triggers the end of the game. Right now I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now I'm going to buy this card right here. That'll be 4 onyx, and I'll add it to my collection, and that triggers the game end. Now if I'm the first player, everyone gets an equal amount of turns. But if I'm the last player and I'm first to 15, the game just ends right there. And that's how you play Splendor. I would definitely recommend Splendor because it has simple rules for beginning players, and it definitely has that strategy element for more experienced gamers. I definitely take it off the shelf very often. It's really easy to teach, and it has a high replay value, so I would definitely recommend picking up a copy of Splendor.